Story begins with a magical swordsman named Sito. Sito's fighting style created fear in the group of heroes to which Sito belonged, so he ended up expelled from the group as Sito only did what the adults told him and did not know what to do from that moment onwards. When he was walking in the forest thinking, suddenly comes out a badly wounded girl whom he recognizes for being the sorceress and head of the Demon King's army called Satis. Sito gets on guard because in the past he had faced Satis, but she falls to the ground being unconscious. Sito carries her and takes her to a hut that was nearby. When she awoke she was terrified and apologizing she was on guard before Sito because she thought she was with the hero. Sito explained to her that she no longer belonged to the heroes group. She explained that she had failed many times in her confrontations with the hero, and for disappointing the Demon King her execution was announced and her position was taken away after she was beaten and humiliated on several occasions. She managed to escape and reach the forest where she met Sito. Although she felt she had betrayed the Demon King's trust, she was scared to death and escaped. Sito, without much expression, began to explain his affairs with the heroes group. The adults started to become nicer since they saw that Sito is good with a sword, which led to him being expelled from the heroes group because they told him he was no different from a monster. Sito comments that he doesn't plan to return to the kingdom anymore since they only see him as a weapon. To which she answers that she doesn't know, and they both go to sleep. Sito gets up early to do reconnaissance and to gather breakfast. When he eats 2 apples, he says that this morning he ate a feast and sees Satis outside. He hides, but she finds him very quickly, so Sito gives apples to Satis. Satis asks him why he helps an enemy, to which he answers that they're no longer enemies because if he returns to the kingdom they could judge him. She tells him that if he captures her and delivers her he could avoid his punishment, but Sito doesn't seem interested. Suddenly some Mustros appear and Satis freezes. These Maltros make fun of Satis and Sito, but Sito takes care of them quickly. Then Sito wants to go on a trip to be a mercenary and buy a house, and he asks Satis to travel together. After thinking about it, Satis accepts. And so begins the adventure of this pair, quite different, also quite unique. Conclusion is a series with a story rarely seen, but quite entertaining with what if you are a lover of the genre, sure you will like. Entonces acompaña to Satis and Sito in this adventure.